Hey, this is Cosmic Girl 101 signing on for the Scorpio Tarot reading for the month of May of 2024. Hope you're doing well out there, Scorpio. Now let's tune in to our spirits, our guides, all the helpful non-seen energies, frequencies and vibrations that can assist us on our journey should we tap into the wisdom, take the time to listen and just process our intuition and at our free will take action or not. We open up the first week of May with the Major Arcana card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio, opening up the month of May. So you could be definitely in the process of leaving an old way of being in your life and going into a new phase altogether, which is great. The second week, another Major Arcana is the Moon, Scorpio. Two Major Arcanas in the month of May. First and second week. Major arcanas are a big deal in a tarot reading if you get one personally or even see one. But don't forget, free will here. Don't make this reading fit you or your narrative or your experience. Now, it either does or it doesn't. It's that simple. But if you do have major arcana cards pop up in your reading, it's about your soul journey. And it's a lot punchier. It's got a deeper meaning. There's something quite loud that is trying to be expressed here in regards to a reading when any major arcana appears for anyone at any time. And for you in your reading here today for May of 2024, Scorpio, you've got first 2 weeks, you've got major arcana cards, which tells you that your personal soul journey, your soul, your spirit, something is shifting and changing. And whatever it is important. It's significant. It's profound. Because when we have change, that means that everything is going to have a knock-on effect. It's going to be like a ripple effect that continues on through time. Third week, we have the Two of Swords. Swords is all about our mental landscape, how we think, how we speak to ourselves, how we communicate with other people and speak to other people. It's also to do with our ability to process information, our ideas, ideologies, our thoughts, So there's a lot going on with the swords aspect. We will get some clarity with a second card here in a minute and piece all this together. But the third week of May, you have the Two of Swords, which is contemplation, thinking about two options possibly, because it's the Two of Swords. So it's like closing one door, moving through another. Something's been put on the table here for you to sit with and consider. But the Two of Swords also is the card that represents needing to take a step back and just shut out the chatter and the noise so you can make a decision. So it almost feels like a bit of a retreat in the third week of May for you, Scorpio. Okay, last week of May, moving into the month of June, please, for Scorpio. What is Scorpio? Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, spirits, for being present today for the reading for Scorpio for the month of May 2024. Scorpio, you guys just had a full moon on, I believe it was the 23rd of April. Was it the 23rd of April? Christ, I can't remember. How was that? It was a full moon. So you're in the phase now for the next 2 weeks up until, I think, the middle of May. You're closing down a cycle. What's changed for you, Scorpio? Quite personal to you. That moon, that lunar cycle is significant for all of us, but for you, it was in the sign of you, Scorpio. So if you care to share in the comments section, if you want, you don't have to, your experience of that full moon and even all the way up until the second week of May. Something is definitely closing down, changing, ending for Scorpio. Absolutely. Thank you. The last week of May. Moving into June, we have the Five of Wands. Jesus Christ. This is, it's annoying. Five of Wands is an annoying card. I have to say it as a tarot reader. Why is it annoying? It's because no one's getting along. It's like a bunch of children in a playground that all want the same toy, and they're all strategizing on how they're going to get it from the person that's got it, and it creates conflict and separation and drama. So Five of Wands is all about drama and conflict in the workplace. Great. All right, Scorpio, well, let's get some depth and detail on what this is about. Let's pull this reading together for you. So we're opening up the month of May. First week, we have that Wheel of Fortune Major Arcana card. A new cycle is about to begin. Something is slowly turning in a different direction. And because it's upright, we'll take it as a positive change. A positive event is occurring for Scorpio because it's upright, so you're not held back. If it was reversed, it would be a reversal, a stoppage, no movement, but it was upright. So that's great to see an upright Wheel of Fortune, especially opening up any new month, because it's a new month. It's like, yeah, here we go. It's another new month. And Scorpio, you're coming right, you're right in the thick of your Taurus season, which is all about your relationships. Seventh house activation going on. So relationships are super important. Contracts, agreements with other people is quite loud too. Balance, calibrating things out with relationships, looking at things, quite intensely, how you're connected with other people. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune, thank you, guys. Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio, first week of May. If you're into astrology, Scorpio, I do astrology readings on this channel, but for rising signs for the month. Not for sun signs, for rising signs. So if that floats your boat, go right ahead and check out your May, or any month, really, your astrology rising sign. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. Woo, Wheel of Fortune. Yay! Great. It's with the Ace of Cups. There's a nice change going on between you and your personal relationship to you. This is very heart chakra. It indicates the journey. You're beginning to love yourself again. Getting back more into your nurturing, compassionate side. It's very much about our emotional landscapes and tapping into that. So something new is happening in regards to self-love. And look, the Ace of Cups, because it's a new beginning, a new journey of a new cycle, and because it is connected to our emotional landscapes, something's ticking our boxes that makes us feel good. And we're ready to jump on board and go forward with this feeling, this intuition that, it's time for a new start. I feel inspired. It could be a relationship and many new things, but it's something that I think is about the journey of self-love here, discovering yourself again and possibly getting back into fitness. But it could be definitely a new cycle happening, something quite auspicious changing between you and a relationship that takes the relationship in a new direction. All right. You like that, Scorpio? Awesome. So the second week, thank you, the Moon, Major Arcana card again. So important message here, Scorpio. The Moon is the unconscious, the unseen. It's deep, it's profound, it's very cups-like. It's like our emotional, internal landscapes. It's something that we know to be true intuitively. We feel strongly with the Moon. But it's not seen. People can't see these feelings. They can't see it unless you express it or behave differently, basically, and people notice there's something wrong with Scorpio. They're behaving oddly. So the Moon is all about mother, home, the unconscious, processing, something quite significant in a home environment, or even just things that are going on behind the scenes. And it's with, would you believe, another major arcana, it's with the Justice card. The Justice card is about reaping what you sow. The consequences of the past is like the what is that saying? The chook's coming home to roost, or something like that. I don't know. It's like all the past consequences, everything that's been going on, the actions you've taken, and then it's like the second week of May, Scorpio goes, oh shit, okay, so this is, I sort of understand why I'm going through this because of what I've been doing. So what have you been doing? So what we're doing here is acknowledging and adulting here in the second week of May about unresolved issues with the mother or a home, or unconscious, subconscious, deep emotional feelings that may be surfacing. So you could be trying to, Scorpio, accept, admit, reveal, possibly to you, even just to yourself, Christ, I put myself in this position. How am I going to get out of it? That it affects your home and affects the relationship with a mother or a mother relationship. But it's deep, it's profound, and, you know, Christ, everything's deep and profound when we've got unconscious feelings that aren't processed or recognised or have been shoved down because we can't cope. So something's been triggered here for Scorpio to sit in their juices in regards to their unconscious feelings about home, family, mother, that they know they have been procrastinating and shoving behind the scenes, or they've created some sort of disruption or something that isn't tasteful in regards to that moon in the second week. Okay, that's really kind of deep, Scorpio, but it's a tarot reading. We, like I said, this either fits or it doesn't. Don't make this fit if it doesn't fit. But we are going to get some more information through a second tarot card for the other two tarot cards, closing out the month of May, moving into the month of June. Okay. Yeah, see, justice, that card justice, it mean, you know, that word has a lot of weight to it. And why does it have a lot of weight to it? It's because it feels very formal and almost unchanging, like it's justice. This is it. And the justice with the moon, it's almost like you're reaping what you've sown here in regards to a home environment, something going on with your mother, or deep, deep rooted, seeded feelings that possibly need to be revealed or dealt with, or at least acknowledged, and start the process of releasing and letting go of something that's got a hold of you profoundly in regards to an emotional connection. And like I said, it's not seen by others. Others aren't privy to seeing our emotions unless we speak them or we act differently, and then people will go, or Scorpio's losing their shit. You know, that's how people know. Other than that, no one knows what's going on beneath the surface unless we express it. Yeah? So the second week's really important for you, Scorpios, but I'm really ramming down your throat here. The third week, we got that Two of Swords, taking a step back from the noise and distraction to make a decision. So after the second week, it brings you into this crossroads situation. And it's with the King of Swords. So this king is all about cutting through the bullshit, being very direct and blunt. So this guy is super, super intelligent and smart and knows all the information and intel to assist you to get to a destination or come to some sort of decision or conclusion. So you could be in two worlds or making a decision about a significant Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian in your life. If it is not a significant Aquarian, Libra, or what was the other one I just said? Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. Oh, good Lord. What's the other? Gemini. Jesus. If it's not a person, male or female, because this is a general reading, if it is not, if you're in two minds or taking a step back from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your life so you can think clearly, this is you needing to make a choice about a legal situation, some sort of legal situation or a contract. It's litigation. Because this King of Swords is all about being, this guy is in the, he's a lawyer. You know, he's someone that has the wielding of words behind him that's quite powerful, and he can change people's minds and direction. So there may be a legal situation that you may be considering or needing to make a legal decision. Could be a contract as well, but you're basically taking your time here in the third week. The fourth week of May, moving into the month of June, that Five of Wands, which is the, you know, absolute, there's a ship bite, there's something going on, Scorpio, and it's annoying because no one's coming together. It's arguments, it's like I said, being in a sandbox and a bunch of shithead children just not getting on. It's just like a Uranus-Mars day at the park. So the Five of Wands, so let's get serious, Scorpio. The Five of Wands is all about knowing that there's different opposing energies around you. And you're like the eagle. You can see it from a different perspective. And because you have that different perspective, you can intuitively make a decision about a conflict that you're in and not participate and get sucked into that energetic space. Well, it's with the Seven of Swords. And this is about being clandestine for your own reasons, which may be necessary at this time, keeping your cards close to your chest and not revealing. This is about strategizing, keeping your ideas, thoughts, and what you're doing to yourself and behind the scenes. No one's privy to what you're doing here. It's almost like I'm taking all the intelligent intel I need. I'm accumulating what I need to know before I make my next move. So the Five of Wands with the Seven of Swords moving into the month of June looks as if that you're minding your P's and Q's when it comes to conflict in the workplace situation or at a group environment, some people that you're around at this time, and you're basically just going along with the flow because you need to at this time for your own reasons, and that's okay. It's concealing, absolutely, but it's concealing because you know the eruption or the absolute unnecessary, exchange of energy that's going to be coming from you if you get involved, and you just energetically can't connect and don't want to, and frankly that's quite mature, so I like to see that. So the end of the month moving into May looks as if you're just, you can see the trouble around, but you're not engaging because you know better, you're a lot more wise. So this reading's been long-winded, absolutely, Scorpio, so let's tie this together. Let's have a sip of my cuppa. I'm stepping back now, having an eagle view as a tarot reader. First week of May sets you off in a new direction regarding love, a relationship with yourself, really dropping into the feelings and emotions that have possibly been pushed to the side for some time. And the reason I say that quite laterally is because it's with the Wheel of Fortune, which is a change of fortune. We're changing direction. So you're changing direction in regards to a relationship that brings in a whole new cycle, or you're changing the relationship with yourself in regards to your feelings and emotions, things that are deeply ingrained in you. The second week, we've got the Major Arcana card of the Moon connected with the Major Arcana card of Justice. So this is the unseen, the unknown, and with the Justice, it's all about this. Whatever is occurring for you, Scorpio, is because you have been avoiding looking at the deeper truths, avoiding going down those proverbial emotional rabbit holes in regards to your home, your mother, or feelings in general. And if you are overwhelmed, extremely triggered and really highly emotional in the second week of May, it's not as if the Justice card is going, well, this is what you get. It's almost as if the floodgates are open and now you cannot close them, and you know it. The second week, that Two of Swords with the King of Swords, is taking a step back from mental chatter, or taking a step back to consider a contract or legal situation that you are in, or a relationship with an Aquarius, a Libran, or a Gemini person. So taking a step back from a relationship or a contract or an agreement to really have a look at the future direction that's really organic for you. And closing out the month of May, moving into June, we've got that Five of Wands, which is conflict. No one's getting on with the Seven of Swords. So basically you're minding your P's and Q's in regards to a work situation or a group or an environment that you're in, but keeping your thoughts and your P's and Q's to yourself, quite simply because now's not the time to get involved, because you energetically simply can't, because there's too much going on for you mentally. You need to make a choice, and that choice is about that third week of May. So that's your reading for the month of May, Scorpio. Yeah, it was long-winded, totally agree. Hope you got some value from this, and again, don't make this narrative fit your experience. It either connects or it doesn't. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cosmic Girl 101, signing off for the Scorpio May 2024 tarot reading. Take care, Scorpio.